good
Salutations,
for my
people
crops.
of the internet.
Never is.
Welcome back. Well, welcome back to the channel, but to a new series, playing Skyrim. This character I've made is Thogar the Strong. He is a paladin knight, and his duty in life is basically to help the citizens and civilians of Skyrim, his homeland, for he is a Nord, and to generally be an upstanding character, and to rid evil in the world wherever he may find it. And so currently, where evil may be found, if I can find my quests, is in Bleak Falls Barrow, where I should probably talk to the... I can do that part later. If you don't know, you don't have to have the the quest to fetch the Dragonstone before actually getting it. So, to avoid having two quest markers, I include the Golden Claw. So, yes, I am basically a medieval knight in terms of my chivalry and valor, but I just happen to be a Viking, so I'm going to be using two-handed axes and a bow and arrow as my main weapons. And I might switch that up depending on how the playthrough goes, but yeah, this is basically just me playing back through Skyrim as the class I've played through most regularly, which is as a warrior. What's nice about a warrior is that you don't have to spend all the time sneaking around and generally trying to be strategic about anything. You can just charge headfirst into battle and not have to worry about anything. So I'm gonna head up the mountain towards Bleak Falls Barrow, I think it's called. Let me check that again. Bleak Falls Barrow, yeah. And if anything exciting happens on the way, I will meet back with you. There's a deer over there. I'm gonna see if I can take it out. I think I'm gonna need the sneak attack bonus. Let's see here. Ran away. Alright, we're gonna see if we can chase it for a little bit, but I'm not gonna spend too much time chasing after this thing. Ah, I feel like that one was pretty close. Ah, well. Once we get a better bow, we should be able to take out deer left and right. Well, left, right, and center, actually. Gonna grab this ore. Oh. Am I still in combat? I don't think so. Here, let me try waiting an hour. Come on. I know for sure that I'm not in combat. Come on, game. Anyway, I'll get this ore and then gonna keep on my way to Bleak Falls Barrow. Work with me, game. I'll grab it on the way back. I'll see you up there. Alright, I know that there should be, yep, a wolf right up ahead. Come on out. Face me, foul creature. Alright, we're gonna need... Whip out the battle axe. Hiya! There we go. Yeah, I don't like the way that the arrows clip through the weapon, so I'm gonna take off my arrows until I need my bow. So, yeah, I think there's just a little encampment of enemies just up the road. Alright, the enemies are just up ahead, so I'm gonna be sure. I'm gonna hide behind this rock. Quickly put on my helmet. Protect my brain area place. And we're gonna charge in there. First-person mode this time. Good, the other bandit is facing the other way. Dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun da dun. Whiff. Way too early. Ooh. Ah. Good block. I mean, I didn't stop the power attack, but that's okay. Just gonna loot right in the middle of battle. And hoot. There we go. Wait, can I? Okay, hold on. Just get a little bit of stamina. Oh! Hiya! Hi! Headbutt, apparently. I don't understand how that kills them, but I don't know. It's another animation to throw in the mix. Alright, are there any of these that I do not have? No. I mean, I don't have the steel mace, but I'm not gonna need it. So, oh, they have a hunting bow. Yes. Alright. That is 8, and this is 6, so I'm going to favorite that, and unfavorite the longbow. One strategy I like to use when looting places is, I'm picky when looting bodies, but not picky when looting chests. So there should be an outlaw up here. I guess not. But if this chest had anything else in it, if it's a chest, I just always hit R and take out everything. Which is, you know, the take all button on PC. I actually prefer this game quite a bit on PC versus on console because I can look around much more freely. Like, I'm not looking at a constant speed using the analog stick. I can just whoosh, whoosh, turn around, and it makes it a lot easier to play in certain areas. The one thing I don't like about the PC version is there I've let go of shift and I'm still sprinting. I have to let go of shift and forward in order to be able to stop sprinting. But that's just one of those minor nuisances. For this encounter, I'm going to whip out my bow. See if I can take... I don't know if you noticed that, but I was holding my bow like I was holding my axe in my hand for a second there. Alright. Just gonna give it a little bit of time. Wait for them to come out. Aha! Pew! 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 I'm not sure how effective, ooh. Taking shots. How effective a bow is at really close range like that in reality. So yeah, let's see if we can 360 no-scope these guys. Oh no, I'm taking more arrows than I'm giving. Let's just pull out the battle axe and call it a day. So in first person, you get this little lunge forward, but in third person, it doesn't happen. So I get kind of thrown off guard between when to start attacking. Jump shot. Hey, that kind of worked. I mean, not the way I intended, but at least I got the insta-kill. Alright, so they don't have anything I need but this guy who, well, girl, who fell off the cliff. I'm gonna see if she has anything. Arrows, gold, lockpick. Ooh, steel, awesome. Alright. Yeah, I eventually plan to go through the heavy armor tree, so that goes from iron to steel to dwarven to a bunch of other stuff. But I'm probably going to skip if I can find smithing. Definitely gonna go with steel. Oh. Gonna go through dwarven most likely. Probably gonna skip orcish because I think it looks weird. Oh, yeah, that's one thing. Trying to click through the these nodes in PC is difficult. Alright, so ebony armor. I've never actually seen ebony armor, so I'm excited to go through that. And I'm also going to skip Daedric because that's kind of evil looking armor, and this is a good guy. Good Viking paladin, I think, is going to be what this character archetype boils down to. A guy who stands up for what's right for sake of religious practice, and is generally a generic Viking. Hiya. I probably didn't need to power attack then, but it's fine. I don't know why, but I'm also looting in the middle of battle, which is probably not the best strategy. Ah, hit. 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 Hiya! It's like censored. The kill was actually off screen for a second there. More arrows and more gold. Awesome. So yeah. So in this case, I know lock picking isn't very befitting of a good guy, but sometimes there's loot to be had. I will not use my powers of lock picking for evil. That's for certain. I don't need those skeever tails. Alright. I do believe we have a level up. So I already got a level up, and I had pumped it into health. And I'm just going to alternate pumping between health and stamina. So now that I have another perk to increase, I think... I might put it into archery. That way I can hunt deer more easily. So yes. Did I? Okay, yeah. I already searched you. And I'm just gonna go through this dungeon for today. So there is never anything in those two burial urns. See? Empty, empty. I've played through these first few quests in Skyrim probably about 20 to 30 times. I just used to try to make a new character and see how playing based on that character would make Skyrim any different. And the mistake I made was I would make different characters, but I wouldn't have them do different things. They were all just warrior class people. And so the playthroughs got really boring really quickly, and so I'd get bored and start a new character, and that kept rinsing and repeating for about 30 times. But I've now decided what I actually want in a character and what makes sense in the game. And so and of course, because I'm doing this on YouTube, I have some accountability. So I'm going to stick with this character until it has been so long that people are sick of this game and want to see something else. Speaking of other games, I'm planning to do a little bit of an upload schedule, because otherwise I just don't do anything, as you can see from 4 weeks of absence. Now, I'm not going to read that book, because that's going to teach me how to pickpocket, and I'm not about that life. So let's see. Oh man, that one's always empty, and I forget almost every time. Ah! Giant rats! ROUS's! Rodents of unusual size. Princess Bride reference, check. Man. This thing is basically like a massive sledgehammer with a sharpened blade. I can't imagine getting hit by this thing. Alright, those 2 bits are worth quite a bit. Huh? Bit. Lol. That wasn't even funny. I'm laughing at myself just to try to make myself feel better. Sniffle. Alright. Hack through some webs, and then there's gonna be a big ol' spider boss. Hiya! Get wrecked, spider. Wabam! Shazam! Shawam! Kapow! Kazik! Zoot! Smack! Okay, that was the only spider. So, I think I'm actually going to use, restoration spells occasionally. But I mean, I'm not going to upgrade my magicka, so I don't know if that's really... I think I'll just use potions. How can I... Hold on. Okay. There we go. Is there anything fancy on the frostbite spider?
Let me out of here.
Ooh, there's gold. Do these guys have gold? Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to search all these bodies.
Get me out of here.
Alright. Now, there are some urns in the back. Be sure to check those. Eggs, I'm not going to be doing any alchemy with this character, except maybe health potions.
You, over here.
Yes, me.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Okay.
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door,
They're in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together.
Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Well, I probably wouldn't believe it.
Sweet breath of Arcade, thank you.
Because I am a Nord. I would probably, of anybody, know what the Nords are hiding here. So I've always cut this guy down before I even... Oh, yeah.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Oh! Brutal. Yeah, I almost always just cut him down as soon as he's fallen from the web. Just because I know that he'll run away. But I never really realized, like, where he ran. But now I know. Interesting. Alright. Gonna loot up some stuff. Anything of worth here? All those urns are empty. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a Draugr there. And this one's empty. A Draugr here. All the naked ones don't really come back alive, I don't believe. Hiya! 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 Snap! I don't even know what the noises I'm making are. Ooh, now eventually I am going to want to make Ancient Nord armor, so I'm gonna take these tools, and if I ever find any arrows or anything of that sort, I'm gonna take it with me to be a cool ancient suit of armor. Yeah, I'm not gonna be overly concerned with the statistics of my armor. I'm just gonna do what looks cool. Now, be careful with that trip plate, because otherwise this giant wall of spikes is gonna swing into you and ruin your day. Huh. There we go. Hiya. Hiya, hiya. Ooh, no damage. Taken, well, a lot of damage dealt on that guy, but none to me. That's how I like to see it. Okay. Now there's gonna be a few guys in here. Like this one with the sword. So there's her. And this guy's probably gonna swing. One thing I would like to see is if you were able to see and use hit multiple enemies at the same time. But, you know, it's an older game. It's still great. Now, can I access? Yes, arrows, awesome. And a bow. Okay. Now this lady. Take the soul gems, basically anything of worth. And I think it's important to note that I'm not going to be tutorializing in this playthrough, and I'm also going to try to stray away from tutorializing in the other videos that I do, just because I realize I'm at such a point where I've played the games that I'm playing, and I have been playing them for so long, that it's like second nature to me to do what I do. And so to try to go back and consciously think through all the decisions I'm making is rather difficult, and it kind of requires a lot of extra thinking to decide what to talk about and what not to talk about. So I'm just going to play through the way that I play through, and hopefully you can glean from how I play the way that I play and maybe apply those strategies. And if something is like noteworthy, for example that chest up there, I'll be sure to mention it. See these stairs? There's a chest there. Ah. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of weird. So, I'm also going to watch the wall here, just to make things easier. There we go. And pull chain. Now, don't touch the lanterns. They will ruin your day. Ooh, that was really close to not lining up properly. I'm glad it did. Alright. Grab the gold. Come across here. I also like how, even if you have very little stamina, your charged attack still deals full damage. Hi-ya. Ha-ha. Why am I missing? There we go. Huh. There we go. I should heal in time before the next battle. I won't waste one of my, my potions. Do I have other bone meal? Ingredients. Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and grab that bone meal. Even though I'll probably never use it. Light feet. Potion. Yeah, I always try to take the fancy potions because you can sell them for quite a bit. Even if you don't use them yourself. See, I'm still trying to tutorialize. Even though I don't really want to. I find it so weird. When I record, I almost feel like this need to tutorialize. But even though I don't want to, it's really kind of weird and hard to describe. So yeah, even though I probably wouldn't normally take this hide shield or that greatsword, since it's in a chest, I'm just gonna grab it all. Well, I think, I don't know, the main reason I kind of want to make these videos is to show people the way I play video games and the way that makes it the way that I'm different from other people. And so, I mean, to a certain extent, that involves tutorialization because I have to explain the way that I'm playing the game. But I'll try to avoid going over like, make sure to click in order to swing your weapon. That's all pretty self-explanatory, or at least explained by the game. So I won't bore you with those details. But I will bore you with the rest of my playthrough. Aha. Alright. There's a few more enemies down here, and then I think we're nearing the end of this particular dungeon. Dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun. Copyright. Never mind. I should probably not sing. There's this software that YouTube uses to detect if your video has uses copyrighted music, and I wonder if my singing was close enough to the real song to be picked up by that. I'll have to check that in editing, or when I publish it. There we go. Novice locks are almost always either diagonally up and to the right or up and to the left. So, and I think up and to the right spawns more commonly than up and to the left. So that's almost like the default position I put the lockpick in for novice locks. Other locks, I just fickle with it until it works. But I found that novice locks in particular are very predictable. So there should be another chest in here. There it is. Alright. Hiya! Hack. Snap. Slash. Crackle pop. It was like a combination of comic book noises. Or not noises, but comic book oh, that was so close. What do you call that when the I'm gonna punch this guy in the face so hard that words describing the impact are going to spontaneously appear in air. I love that moment in Lego Batman. I don't know what you would call those little things, like emoticons? No, like, If you know, leave a comment. But, let's see. I was gonna say something else. Now I'm gonna try to just sprint through. Okay, I didn't sprint, so that hurt. So I'm just gonna pop a potion real quick and get on with this battle. There we go. Ooh, and not what I meant. One more. Bow. Bow. What the heck? Okay, apparently I want to heal. It's not what I want. Okay, battle axe. And arrows. There we go. Oh, we both decided to swing at the same time. There we go. Alright, so that guy's on fire. Dodge. Why did he walk behind a pillar if he's the one who has to shoot me? Hack. Hack. There we go. Ooh, more arrows. Sweet. Yeah, I learned the hard way the first time wanting to make ancient Nord armor that if you try to go back through here, the enemies will have despawned, or at least the weapons that they carried will have despawned. So you can't loot the bodies except for after the first time going through. So I'm just gonna have to make a constant stockpile of ancient Nordic weapons in order to get a full set. Spooky iron door. Okay, now you don't even need to look at the claw for this one. It's just move each ring twice. 2, 3. I got stuck almost saying 3, but 2, like 3. Go. Words. Yay! But yeah, if it's not that easy, then the prints are just written on the claw itself. Which is kind of dumb. If you're gonna have a lock that uses a key or a combination, don't write the combination on the key. Because then, if you have one, you know both. Now, before I head up and grab that Thuum word, I'm gonna head off to the side here, and there should be another chest tucked away. Hit. Is it here? No, it's a little bit further back. Aha! Ooh, is it to the left? Nope. 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 It's a little bit further diagonal, right? Ah. Ah, another steel ingot. That's gonna be good. I'll probably be able to make my steel armor really quickly. Alright. So let's head up here. What is this glowing thing on the wall? Ah, my eyes! They're burning. Ancient wisdom is being, like, downloaded into my brain. Huh? Huh? Oh, I got doomed. Hiya! Ha! There we go. That was a really easy first boss fight. So yeah, even though I don't have the quest to get the Dragon Stone, I'm still gonna pick it up. Ooh, and that's worth a lot of money to sell. Alright. Frenzy Potion, Soul Gem. Grab everything out of the chest. And now it took me a while to get this, but you can actually make this jump. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I didn't realize that for the first, I don't know, 20 playthroughs. That's a goofy little handle. How do the ancient Nords have the technology to do that kind of a secret door? Skyrim is such a weird game. Iron bootses. And I could take all of the armor from the enemies, but I'd probably fill up with weight really quickly. Like, see, I'm at 295 out of 305. That was like the perfect amount of loot to be getting. Now, hopefully I did that particular run fast enough. I think it's still technically daytime out here. Oh, what's this? Huh, potion of lockpicking. Ooh. Alright, just slide down the mountain here. Now, hopefully I have enough room to not get overburdened, but still collect this corundum ore, because that's going to be important for house building later on, and upgrading this pair of armor if I don't get to it any other time. Oh, actually, I can make corundum ore into steel. I almost forgot. Like, I knew it was important past just making banded iron stuffs. But, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab this ore, and I'll take the long hike back to Whiterun. Actually, I think I'll just fast travel. Alright, the Riverwood Trader. Hello, fair civilian. You had need of me, and I delivered.
There it is! strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Are you accusing me of
I'm
shaving
gonna
the
put
gold?
this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
And now he puts it right there on the counter, where if he's not attending the counter, it can be stolen right again.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
Wait, it's only worth 100
Riverwood
gold,
Trader
but
is
it's
back
made
to
out
the
of
way it
solid
used to
gold.
be.
That seems just like a jip. Alright. That's gonna be all for today. So let's see here. Thogar the Strong. Diary. Star date something. I don't know. Alright. A local person in the town of Riverwood asked for my help retrieving a family ornament of his, a golden claw, which turned out to be the secret entrance into a dungeon deep within Bleak Falls Barrow. Inside, there were these strange markings on the wall, and when I read them, it felt as though some ancient power was transmitting to me. Now, I need to find out what this means, and find out if this dragon stone has any value to anyone. I'll check with the Jarl of Whiterun and see if he can lead me in the right direction. But until then, it's been a long day's work, and I'm gonna take a stay at the inn. So, thank you all for watching. I'll be sure to have a Minecraft video out tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm not gonna promise anything because I'm sure to fail if I do end up making a promise.
We got rooms and
But,
food. Drink, too. I
can
cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Can I get a room? No?
All right.
Do I have to ask you?
I'm
Yes,
the
I'd like to
innkeeper.
rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a
So
day.
yeah, today we were able to clear the Bleak Falls Pharaoh. Uh-huh. And, that's the wrong room. Here we go. Methinks? Yes. Alright. Gonna sleep. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, farewell.